Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all. We had a huge info dump over the last day or two, and I wanted to quickly sum up some of the new developments as it pertains to racing, mining, and salvage career paths. If you enjoy this video and find it helpful, please drop a like and hit that sub button. We're pushing for 1,000 subscribers. And stick around until the end of the video to see how you can win a Drake Vulture with LTI. So between the monthly report and Star Citizen Live, the near future of the game is looking very interesting. First, on SCL, they mentioned an all-new dynamic event hitting the persistent universe. Check it out.
We have a new dynamic event, which will be like classic racing. So it'll be like lap-based racing, and it'll be multiplayer. So time trials is single, you against the clock, whereas this will be like people together, racing together.
A racing dynamic event.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And the plan is to have, we'd have maybe 2 new ship tracks and maybe a ground race in there as a mix. And then we'd also limit it so that you'd have only specific ships or ship would be allowed to race on the race day.
A racing dynamic event. Can you believe it? Time trials are fun and all, but nothing beats the adrenaline rush of multiple players all punching the throttle at once. I'm really looking forward to this, especially if it means new tracks, like this one. On the monthly report, we saw the narrative team is working on developing new salvage and mining mission types. And following up on SCL, they had this to say.
And we're actually trying to get a mission giver, which I won't spoil who it is, so have fun trying to discover that. But a new mission giver, we're gonna give him or her some love.
So a new mission giver. I wonder who this could be. Maybe the Batista twins operating out of Orison? They've been concepted for a while now, so this could be their time. Personally, I was really hoping to see a Clovis on Hurston get some love. He's been in the game for years, and even has this awesome salvage hub in Lorville. Unfortunately, he's only had one mission this whole time, and it never really works most of the time. Either way, we'll see how this one plays out. Moving on, let's see what they have to say about these new missions.
And they're gonna actually do a kind of a mini rush where it's like, well, there's been a massive battle somewhere in the middle of space. There's a lot of money to be made, but it's an open contract, so here you go, but you might find people, and then we're really trying to have emergent gameplay, community focus, so it could be 3 vultures are like all happily salvaging away, and then an org is like, yeah, this is our salvage now. And they come in with like a reclaimer and like a whole combat suite. It's like, okay, kids, move aside, this is ours now.
This is incredible news. It reminds me of this Reddit post I made a while back about the concept of airdrops in Star Citizen. The idea of a truly dynamic location becoming a temporary PvP hotspot for the sake of a big reward. Subscribe to see another video on that concept coming soon, by the way. On Inside Star Citizen last week, we got our first word on building interiors, a much needed addition to help make our in-game cities feel that much more alive. And it looks like we'll be getting our first official look into it in next week's show.
Presenting to you the very first look inside building interiors. These are the new modular creations that are going to help us populate the commercial buildings of ArcCorp, Area 18, of Lorville, of Orison, you name it. So stay tuned to watch that. And even Microtech actually have a side. Which one am I forgetting?
We also got a sneak peek of the Argo SRV, a true sign that ship tractor beams are just around the corner. So this is all very exciting stuff. CIG is finally back at it with the regular content updates, and I couldn't be more excited for the future patches to come. Keep in mind, CIG has planned to reveal their new roadmap for the year sometime in February. Likely shortly after 3.18's release. So stay tuned for that. If you're interested in the Drake Vulture with LTI, just hop on over to my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/the5star and follow the link in chat. We'll be racing regularly, so pop in and say hi. That's all for me today, guys. Have fun in the verse, and I'll catch you on the flip-flop. Peace out.